Why play Gangplank Top? Well, he brings tons of AoE damage, his global ultimate can win multiple lanes, he scales incredibly well into the late game, and he can solo win games by himself. However, he is weaker early game with some very bad matchups, and he does need his items for damage, so he can struggle if behind. Gangplank's passive is his attacks ignite the target, dealing true damage over time and granting him movement speed for 2 seconds. The passive has a 15-second cooldown but is instantly refreshed after destroying a barrel. Gangplank's Q is a point-and-click ability which deals damage. If this kills the target, he gains additional gold and also gains Silver Serpents. Silver Serpents can be used to upgrade his ultimate, which we'll come on to later. Gangplank's W removes all CC effects, including suppression effects like Malzahar ultimate and Mordekaiser ultimate. In addition, he grants himself a heal, getting a larger heal the lower his health is. Gangplank's E places a barrel on the ground which can be attacked by himself or enemy champions. The barrels have 3 hit points and will count down by themselves until they have 1 remaining. In addition, Gangplank or an enemy champion can attack these barrels to make them go down faster. When an enemy gets the last hit on the barrel is simply destroyed. However, when Gangplank gets the last hit, the barrel explodes, dealing damage, ignoring 40% of enemies' armor and slowing all enemies hit. Also, each barrel placed has a ring around it. If you link these barrels together, when one is destroyed, it will create a chain reaction detonating all barrels, and the barrels will detonate regardless of how many hit points they have left. Also, Gangplank can use his Q to detonate a barrel, and when he does, it grants the bonus gold for the targets killed. Gangplank's ultimate is a global ability which creates a large circle on the floor, slowing and damaging all enemies within. Gangplank can spend Silver Serpents to upgrade this ultimate. You can buy these in any order, with the first being Death's Daughter, where the ultimate creates a large circle in the middle which will deal massive amounts of true damage. Secondly, you can buy Fire at Will, which makes the ultimate fire more waves. And finally, you have Raise Morale, which gives all allies within a movement speed bonus. Gangplank's main damage combo is to link 2 barrels together and then detonate the first barrel. As the chain reaction is going off, place down a third barrel which will go off instantly for a massive amount of surprise damage. For matchups, Gangplank does very well into champions who will struggle to pressure him early. However, he can struggle against champions that don't rely on CC to pressure their opponents. For runes take this, more damage and money is what Gangplank's all about. For build order, start Corrupting Potion into tier 2 boots, Essence Reaver and Quick Blades. From here, Prowlers is a great offensive mythic with Shield Bow being a good defensive choice, before finishing a build with any of these. For skill order, start Q, then E, then W, before maxing Q, then E, then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Teleport. Starting the game, you're looking to farm hard while going for easy trades. Having a barrel down gives you a decent zone of control where if they overextend, you can place a second barrel down for an easy chain reaction. After landing a barrel hit, if you can follow up with a Q and an auto attack, you'll have dealt a large chunk of damage and got a good amount of gold from first strike. But for the most part, you want to keep the lane in a defensive place near your tower, keep last hitting and farming into your late game godhood. And of course at level 6, your global ultimate can be incredibly effective. Every time anyone in your opposing team goes to fight, they have to consider your Gangplank ultimate. This not only is great pressure for your team, but it means if they do go in for the fight, you have a good chance of turning it into your team's favour by using your ultimate. Entering the mid game, you're looking to take your tower as fast as possible. Push the wave out as far as you can safely before grouping up with your team for objectives. This is a great way to safely get experience in gold. Entering late game team fights, you want to play a sort of backline caster role. Your main job is to land your barrel chain massive damage combo on multiple targets. If this hits 1 or 2 squishy targets, it will usually deal most of their health immediately, giving your team an easy fight. Keep spamming out damage using your ultimate to help your team engage, or get more damage out in the chaos.